Hi friends, today I'll teach you how to use subtotal functions, one of the very important function of Excel. In Excel we have subtotal tool also and function also. Today I'll explain you about subtotal functions. Subtotal functions mainly use when you hide your records, your rows, not columns. So sometimes we hide our rows for some reason and then we want to calculate something based on those visible cells. Normal function will not help you if you hide your rows in Excel. Let me to proceed for it. I'll open some raw data as usual to show you example. Let me to open some raw data. This is raw data I have where I will hide some rows first to show you. So I just select row number 5, then I come down, control shift down arrow key, and I just say this much rows. How to hide rows? Right click and hide, or control 0 is a shortcut to hide. Sorry, control 9 is a shortcut to hide rows, and control 0 is shortcut to hide columns. If you add shift key, same shortcut can be used to unhide. If I say control 9 to hide rows, control shift 9 to unhide rows, control 0 to hide columns, then control shift 0 to unhide columns. Remember, in Excel keyboard shortcut, if your shortcut has some number combination, numeric keypad doesn't work for these numbers. You can use normal 0 to 9 in Excel keyboard shortcut. So here some rows are hidden. You can see we want to calculate something on these visible cells. Example, it can be sum, it can be average, and it can be suppose max, it can be mean. We want to just perform some calculation based on these visible cells. So if you use a normal function here, that will not help you. I'll just show you. If you say equal to sum, this is sum is normal functions, and I select range from here till end. Here I am saying give me sum from H2 to H1 not 1. This will give you sum of all hidden cells also which comes in between this range. And this is a wrong sum we are getting it. Then what to do? We can't do it manually one by one. I can't do it this way equal to sum. I have seen so many people try this way, this comma and comma. This is a very painful job. We can't do calculation this way. Then what to do? How to overcome this problem? So in this situation, when you hide your rows, not columns, I repeat, because if you hide column, subtotal function doesn't work if you hide columns. If you hide rows, in maximum cases, we hide rows only. And when you hide rows and then you want to calculate something based on visible cell, then we can use subtotal functions. Because normal function will not help you in this situation. So I say equal to subtotal. I want to go to wizard because wizard will give you proper way to see your parameters. So control A, or I can click on FX to jump to wizard. You can complete this function without wizard also, but I always recommend wizard for beginners to understand function parameter in better way. So I just say control A to jump to wizard. If you see your wizard having function number and reference, here there are some function numbers. If you see, I'll show you these function numbers. It's not help. You can click on help. It's not online help, it's offline help. So I want to calculate here some of visible cells only. I know the number for sum, it's 109. There are 11 parameter in subtotal function where 101 stands for. If you see, ignore hidden values. 101 is for average, ignoring hidden values. So visible cells average, you need to click type there 101. If you want sum of visible cells, it's 101. You see 109. 101 is for some, average of visible cells, it's 101, and sum of visible cell is 109. I repeat, to get sum of visible cells we put there 109, and if you want average of visible cell, it's 101. These all function numbers are mentioned here. We can say count also. Count a max for max of visible cells is 104. Min of visible cells, minimum of visible cells is 105. So here it's offline help, not the online help. Here I need to calculate sum of visible cells, so I have to put 109. 109. Even if you write equal to subtotal, we get these all numbers when you say equal to subtotal, and subtotal, when you just come down, these all numbers appeared here. Okay, so I wanted sum, so 109, sum of visible cells. And then so for first function, ref number, and then reference. So function number would be 109. I want sum of visible cells, and then I go to reference. Reference means we need to select this reference, and we can have one more reference. We can have maximum 250 for references, because as we know in Excel, the max number of parameters in any functions can be 255. So 254 references, and the first parameter is used to give the function number. The 11 function number is subtotal: 101, 102, and 111. So 101 stands for average, 109 for sum. These are two parameters. We always use sum and average, but there's mean also 105, max also 104, and so on. You can go and see there. It's not online help, offline help. So you can get this if you click on this help on these functions. Doesn't matter whether you have net or if net not there also, no issue. You'll get these helps. It's offline help installed there. So I just say okay, and this is sum of visible cells, and this is sum of, sum of every cells, which comes between this range h2 to h1 not 1. Similarly, if you want to get average, same way, equal to subtotal, not average functions, subtotal, as I said, 101 and comma, and these are the reference I can get here. And similarly, max equal to max of visible cells, sorry, subtotal, not max, subtotal, and 104 for max. You just select these cells reference. Similarly, mean, so subtotal, function name is subtotal. For mean, it's 105, and then you can take a reference. So these are the visible cells you can get. Sum of visible cells, visible cells, VISI, visible cells. And if you want to add one more column here, just for your clarity, I am giving you these two columns. If you want to say here one more, sum of all cells, for this is visible cells, this is for all cells in normal functions, sum. We need to use normal functions here, sum, and here average, 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 and we need to just say equal to max. These are the difference between normal function and subtotal function, and this is mean. So I repeat, subtotal functions mainly useful when you hide rows of your worksheet for some reason, and then you want to do some calculation in the terms of sum, average, max, mean, count, etc, based on visible cells. The normal function doesn't work here. I'll just show you these all function in just one glance. Just for your reference, you can see what are the difference between normal functions and subtotal functions. Subtotal functions mainly used when you hide rows for some reasons. Okay, so hope this function will help you while doing calculations when you hide rows sometime for some reasons. You can recommend to your colleague or friends. Don't forget to subscribe and like my channels. I'll shortly come with some new informative videos. Thanks for watching my video once again. Please subscribe my channel and press the like button. Thanks for watching this. Thank you.